Someone kinda cool once said, "Wake me up when September ends." But I want to be awake for this whole month because we're getting so much fun stuff in Animal Crossing, and I know the new update is coming. It's right around the corner, and I can't wait to tell you about it. For this brand new month, the 9th of the year, time is whooshing by, and we're almost at the spooky season. But first, it is time for the Animal Crossing September Almanac, the great big video that's chock full of all the information you need on the new updates, the new events, the new items, the new DIY, and the new NPCs coming your way this month. Make sure to smash that like button if you're excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons in September, and let me know in the comments down below what you're looking forward to most. Oh, and you better believe I did not forget about all the fish, the bugs, and the deep sea creatures for both the Northern and the Southern Hemisphere, alright? I got you covered no matter where you're playing. This is an all-inclusive video for everybody. We've got a lot to talk about, and I'm telling you, this month is going to be grand, and I've got data to back it up, all right? So don't go anywhere. Grab your PSL, all right? Maybe get a little biscotti, some nice cookie, one of those straw cookies. You know, they come in like coffee flavor. You kind of get them at like Barnes & Noble or some local bookstore. You're like, it's like a hollow straw cookie. You know what I'm talking about? They're so good. I loved them when I was a kid. They are delicious, and it's so delicious to have you all here, so thanks for being here. We're gonna roll through, all right? Plus, our special segment is back, and Cranston, you're involved, so we got that to cover. First, though, I want to give you info on the events and updates, all right? I know all y'all are like, when is the next update? And I think you're gonna be really happy with what I'm about to tell you. This right here is the Fixture S1, and this right here has changed the way I play my Nintendo Switch. Today's video is brought to you by my new favorite accessory. Like, no joke, this is now the new way I play all my games. It's pretty universally agreed that the Pro Controller is the best Switch controller, but you can't just stick a Pro Controller onto a Switch. Or can you? Because that's exactly what the Fixture does. Snap in your Pro Controller, slide in your Switch, and now you've got Portable Play Pro. Oh, it's incredible. All right, the ergonomics and comfort of this thing are spot on, and they nailed the physics to make sure it's not wobbly, it's not heavy, it's not hard to hold. It's balanced and easy, and it just works exactly how it should. And now you can play all your favorite Switch games on the go, or in bed, or pretty much anywhere with a Pro Controller. So you get what makes the Switch special, that portable action, plus the best controller it's got. You're gonna love it. It's simple, but it's revolutionary, and I can't get over how good it feels. So make sure to click the link in the description down below to grab yourself a Fixture. I wish I knew about this earlier because it's now my new favorite way to play. I freaking love this thing. I'm telling you, this is the best way to play AC. In bed, while you wait, wherever you are, it's the best. And they're hooking it up, all right? Go to their website, use code SwitchForce, and you can get $5 off. Plus, we're giving one of these away over on Twitter, so go follow me on Twitter, find the tweet, say hello, and maybe you can be the lucky one. All right, first let's talk about some of the events that will come in September before we get to that update information. So September is a month about prepping for the fall, and so in terms of events, this is what we got rolling. There is going to be a bug off for the Northern Hemisphere on September the 26th, so if you are a fan of Flick or a fan of flicking your net, you want to get ready at 9 a.m. to go catch some bugs. It's going to be on the 4th Saturday of the month, and that's where it kind of ends, because fireworks wrap up in August and Halloween is in October. September is not full of specific holidays, but I do think it's going to be full of a new update, and here's why, okay? First off, there is going to be a Nintendo Direct in September, and Nintendo loves to show off a lot of things, both new and update-wise, in these presentations. Plus, we cannot ignore the fact that Nintendo made this tweet. In addition to these updates, referring to 1.11 from last July, more free content for Animal Crossing New Horizons is currently in development for later this year. More information will be shared in the future, so please stay tuned. Thank you for being chill. And I was like, all right, when's it coming? Well, I figured it out. All right, my friends. So if we look back at the last update, right, it came July 27th. Well, it came July 29th, but they announced it on July 27th. And here's the reason why. This is from the April update, all right? There was a list of events on the Japanese blog, and they went all the way through August 15th. Okay, but the last event started on July 15th, and that was the last one that they detailed. And that let us know that the update was going to be shortly after July 15th, but before August 15th, okay? And that's exactly where the update fell, right? Like I said, it was announced on the 27th of July and it dropped on the 29th. Well, if we take a peek at what we got going on this last blog post, things run till September 21st, with the last event beginning on September the 12th. And that means that, hey, we need some sort of update to fill us in on what happens after that date. So I'm predicting that the update is going to be around the 3rd or 4th week of September, pegging it in around like September 16th or 23rd is where I feel it will fall. And I could easily see it being announced as some sort of massive content pack in the September Direct, which I think will fall around like September the 8th. And then that would give them like a week lead up time to say, get your butts ready. Big Animal Crossing goodness is coming. The glory that you've all been waiting for is about to be arriving. So get that popcorn popping and get yourself ready. I really think that the one we've been waiting for, the one with new and fun activities, is coming soon. So that is going to be cool. But there's more in September than just waiting, all right? We do have a lot going on, and I want to detail it for you. Kicking off on September 1st, we've got the Grape Harvest Festival. This one is going to run the entire month, and you can go to Resident Services and pick up the Grape Harvest Basket, a cool accessory that you can wear and gather grapes that aren't on the trees. I think new fruits would be a really fun update, but one can dream. Then coming up on September 12th, we've got Moon Viewing Day. This one's going to run from the 12th to the 21st, and it will bring back the Moon Rug, but it also will introduce 2 new items for 2021. This is one of the coolest things I think the team at Nintendo are bringing to the game, where they update and include new events, but also introduce new items for recurring events. So you're going to see here that we've got the lovely mooncakes on the left of the table, those kind of brown cylindrical type treats. And then we also have the dango, which is actually in the background. It kind of looks like rolls in a stack inside of some sort of special serving tray and or a box. Those are the 2 that are new. And then coming up on September the 12th as well is Chuseok Festival, which is also known as Harvest Moon Festival. This one appeared in past Animal Crossing games, but here it is appearing for the first time in New Horizons in September 2021. There is going to be one item for it, which is called Songpyeon. Forgive me if that pronunciation isn't perfect, but the Songpyeon is the colorful dish on the right side of this picture. It's the ones that almost look like little dumplings, or a little, like, I don't know, some sort of little, I think it's like a pastry. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is, again, for Chuseok or Harvest Moon Festival, running the same dates as Moon Viewing Day. But wait, there's more, because September is the kickoff towards the fall season. So for the Northern Hemisphere, there's a whole new set of DIY and a set of new items to collect, because we're gonna have pine cones and acorns. But quick tip, the way you grab these is that pine cones will be available if you shake cedar trees, and then acorns are available if you shake hardwood trees. The DIY themselves will be shot out of balloons with presents in the sky. Do you see any? I haven't had one in a while. I wonder where they are. And that's going to open up the Tree Bounties set of items. All right, there's a lot of interesting DIY this season, and it starts September 1st. The yellow leaf pile is one that you can grab. The pile of leaves is another. The leaf campfire is quite cute. The traditional balancing toy is a little strange, but I do like that he's built out of acorns. The Tree's Bounty lamp is very, very fun, and the Tree's Bounty little tree kind of looks like a Christmas tree if your favorite season was fall instead of winter. Now, the pine bonsai is very regal. The Tree's Bounty mobile is nice if you are, someone who has a young little squirt around town. The acorn pochette, oh, I love my pochettes. Very, very nice. And that will wrap up this set. We're almost at mush season, which is probably the best season, so get ready for that. But in the meantime, definitely collect those lovely acorn and pine cones for those recipes. You can shoot down balloons to grab some of the DIY you might have missed last year, or if you're a new player, then hey, you got a lot to do, and you better get going. The Southern Hemisphere players can continue to work on their young bamboo set, and then Halloween is right around the corner. But when you're not busy shaking the tree's booty for that Tree's Bounty, there are a lot of birthdays in September, and I love to give shine to the villagers divine who are celebrating this month. So let's kick it off. And if you got a villager with a September birthday, make sure to shout them out in the comments down below, all right? It starts with Violet on September the 1st, and then it starts with Violet on September the 1st. And then we got Flo rocking September 2nd, Maggie on September 3rd, Spork also on the 3rd, with Callie on the 4th, Greta on the 5th, Caesar is on the 6th, and then Celeste with her lovely ethereal blessings on the 7th, Tucker coming in on the 7th as well. We got Astrid on the 8th, Pinky on the 9th, Pecan on the 10th, Pecan, depends what part of the world you're in, I guess. Pee-wee on the 11th, Lottie, she ain't in this game. Boone on the 12th, Moose on the 13th, Ricky the 14th, Tutu the 15th, Ed the 16th, Whitney on the 17th, Bubbles on the 18th, Fuchsia coming in September 19th, Norma celebrating on the 20th, The Glass of Milk, Octavian on the 20th, Henry the Frog on the 21st, Anka, a lovely Egyptian spirit, on the 22nd, my boy Cranston on September 23rd. I'm gonna have to throw a freaking party. Blathers hopefully doesn't get any bugs on the 24th. Maybe a gummy bug. I think that should be okay. Apple on the 24th. Mitzi on the 25th. Leilani, we miss you. Teddy on the 26th. Beardo the 27th. Cody the 28th. Marshall showing some love on the 29th with that smug little frown. And then Monique looking snooty as usual on September the 30th. And of course, this wouldn't be a true monthly almanac without a little love for the creatures that are making their way to the Animal Crossing hub. So we're going to kick things off with the fish. New in September for the Northern Hemisphere. You got the pike, the cherry salmon, the char, the golden trout. That is the one you want to target. It's 15,000 bells. It'll be at Clifftop Rivers from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. So that's an evening, nighttime fish. Kind of an oddity. Salmon coming in with king salmon as well, the mitten crab, and then the sturgeon. Those are all the ones arriving that you need to grab this month. Leaving, though, is quite the list. All right, so this is your last chance to grab such cool critters as the crawfish, the soft-shelled turtle, heroes in a half shell. You like it, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo. I'm partial to the purple. Sweetfish, salmon, king salmon, nibblefish, piranha, arowana, dorado, gar, arapaima, and the saddled bashir are all saying sayonara. All right, but we actually have another list as well with the clownfish, the surgeonfish, the butterfly puffer, blue marlin, ocean sunfish, saw shark, hammerhead shark, great white shark, whale shark, and suckerfish, because it's the end of shark season for the Northern Hemisphere. It's coming to a close here in September. This is your last chance to go grab all of those high value, huge, and awesome sea creatures. Make sure you try to spot the fins in the sea. Now on the southern side, it's just the tadpole, the loach, the cherry salmon, the char, the golden trout as well, and the barred knife jaw arriving. That golden trout is the one that you want to watch for. Saying ta-ta for now is the bitterling, the yellow perch, the stringfish, the sturgeon, the sea butterfly, and the football fish. Almost football season, so kind of odd that football fish is leaving, but I guess it's the Southern Hemisphere. North is going to see a new butterfly bug season with the common butterfly, the yellow, the monarch, the cricket, the bell cricket, the red dragonfly, the violent beetle, the pill bug, and that creepy crawly centipede, all arriving in September. Saying bye-bye is the tiger butterfly, the emperor butterfly, the agrius butterfly, the Raja Brooks birdwing, Queen Alexandria's birdwing, Atlas moth, Madagascaran sunset moth, grasshopper, walker cicada, and the pond skater. All right, there's also more bugs leaving. This is just a big month if you're in the north to collect those fish and bugs. We're losing the diving beetle, the giant water bug, the Rosalia batesi beetle, one of my favorite names in the game, the earth-boring dung beetle, the Goliath beetle, the rainbow stag, the walking leaf, and that pesky mosquito. Good riddance to you. Thankfully, the south is getting some new bugs as well. The yellow butterfly, tiger, peacock, mantis, orchid mantis, honeybee, stink bug, man-faced stink bug, and ladybug. I love that those are paired together, the man-faced and the ladybugs. Just such a nice pair. I think they're going to get married. The south is just losing the emperor butterfly, so not a whole lot going on there. But in terms of deep-sea creatures, the Northern Hemisphere is gaining the oyster, the turban shell, the chambered nautilus, the umbrella octopus, and the sweet shrimp. Saying goodbye to the sea grapes, the sea urchin, the slate pencil urchin, the moon jellyfish, the gigas giant clam, the tiger prawn, the horseshoe crab, and the flat worm, not to be confused with the round worm, or the ringworm, or the heartworm. Okay, protect against those. The south, it's a small list, adding the chambered nautilus, the turban shell, the spider crab, the firefly squid, the umbrella octopus, and saying peace to that red king crab. That's every creature you need to know for both the north and the south in terms of the fish, the bugs, and the deep sea creatures. I hope one day they update that Critterpedia. I know a lot of you would probably be kind of ticked off because you have collected everything in the game, although I don't think there's ticks, thank goodness. That would be really bad for our animal villagers, although I would love to see the Critterpedia expand and just bring some more fun stuff for us to work on. I think this month is going to be very rewarding because I am fully expecting a new update. I think that they're going to come in before Halloween so that it doesn't kind of really just overlap with that holiday and deliver a big pack of new content to enter the fall season. That also ends up being the big shopping season, and getting Animal Crossing New Horizons prepped and ready to seem fresh, fun, and exciting and exhilarating again is exactly what Nintendo needs to set out to do. And whether they announce it on Twitter or via the Nintendo Direct, you know I got you covered. It's hashtag Trust SwitchForce. I love you guys a lot. Hope you enjoyed today's video and are ready for an awesome month in September. We get to share it together, and that's truly special. We're going on a year and a half of this game, you and me, and it's just been wonderful. So thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, probably more than you know. Right, Flora? It's just a fun time to high five, say hello every week, and enjoy a little bit of our favorite Switch game. So thanks for being here. Let me know what you're excited for in the comments down below. If you're pumped for the update, if you're pumped for some of the events, if you're pumped for some of the new DIY and items, I want to hear about it, and which villagers you got celebrating in September. Make sure to hit that like button on the way out, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there, my friends. I love you a lot, and until next time, SwitchForce out.